Filmed before a live studio audience.
Ladies and gentlemen from LSBN, welcome back to the Morning Tea with Bobby Beldrum. Let's take a sip. This morning, I'm sitting here with Deputy Ernest Kaminski. Mr. Kaminski, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Mr. Beldrum. Thank you for having me on the show.
An absolute pleasure. Listen, you wanted to come here to talk about your living situation, some issues you've been having. Some have dubbed it the apartment from hell. Care to elaborate?
It really is the apartment from hell, Mr. Beldrum. You know, it was supposed to be a nice bachelor pad for my best friend, Riggs, and I, after our very messy divorces. We lost everything in the divorce, you know, the house, the car, the kids. And it was supposed to be a nice little, recovery bachelor pad for the two of us. But now it's descended into a horrific place to live.
And it's not just the two of you living there right now. Isn't that right? You have a few extra roommates?
Yes. Shortly after we'd been staying there, Jeffery Price and Shelley from Berkershot divorced. And we kindly let him into our apartment, understanding the pain of divorce. And he accepted the invitation and was sleeping on the futon. And then we later allowed Peach to stay at the apartment as well. However, Riggs is evicted. We kicked him out. I kicked him out.
You kicked Riggs out of your apartment. We'll get to that a little bit later. First, why don't you tell me about the issues that you told me you've been having with Jeffery Price and a matter of funds, potentially?
Well, Jeffery Price was staying at our house, our apartment, and was not paying his fair share of rent. He then told Captain Martell of the LSPD that Riggs and I were planning to transfer departments, and before we were ready to announce it, and she got mad at us. So then we decided to kick Jeffery out of the apartment, and he sued us, Mr. Beldrum. He decided to sue us, even though he wasn't even paying the rent.
And how did that lawsuit go?
The court decided that Jeffery would have to live with us and that he would have to pay rent and be our cleaner, basically, our maid.
Okay, so you had a freeloader for a little while. You also mentioned that Peach joined your apartment. Tell me about that dynamic. You know, a bunch of, excuse the term, middle-aged divorced men living in an apartment with a woman. How was that?
Awful. She ruined everything. My bedroom is pink. My bed is pink. The apartment, the bedroom has become some kind of Barbie's dream house, and I'm not happy about it, Mr. Beldrum. I'm not happy about it.
Well, Mr.
I can't live
Kaminski,
like this.
It may surprise you to know that back in our soundproof booth, we actually have Peach here to talk about some of your issues. Peach, why don't you come on out?
You have a room temperature IQ.
Hi, Peach. Welcome to the show.
Bozo.
Please refrain from throwing shoes at the guest live studio
Roses.
audience. That'd be great. All right. Peach, do you have anything to say about what Kaminski just said? You know, he said that you made the apartment horrible, pink everywhere, just a living hell.
I was just doing some improvements to the bedroom. I thought you loved the water bed, huh? Who doesn't love a water
Nobody
bed?
loves a water bed.
It wiggles and jiggles.
Bozo.
Okay.
All right. Keep going.
And the walls? Who doesn't love pink? Okay. It was so drabby in there, and it was just really scary to sleep in there. Okay. And I don't understand why you're mad at me for that. I make you lunches and dinners. I cut up your wieners when I put it inside the macaroni. Huh? I clean the apartment. And this is how you treat me?
Well, Peach, why don't you explain where my saxophone went to? My prized antique saxophone handed down generation to generation. Where did it go, Peach? You said it burned up in a fire. But why did Brick tell me that you sold it to him for $10?
Okay, well, it was $10 and a $25 Applebee's gift card. Okay, and I know you
Disgusting.
like Applebee's, and so
Chili's is better.
Okay. I see that fast. You know, we're gonna go out after today and eat Applebee's. But look, okay. Look, when I was rearranging the bedroom, okay, look, the saxophone fell. Okay, I didn't know what to do, and then I broke it to pieces. Okay, and then I used the crazy glue, but the crazy glue wasn't working. Okay, and it just looked really funky, and I tried my best to put it together.
So you lied to me, Peach. You lied to me and sold my prize saxophone for $10 and a $25 Applebee's gift card.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, remember when I told you not to look underneath the hockey table?
Yeah,
Okay, I bought you a new saxophone. Okay, I was gonna give it to you.
I can't
Okay.
replace my saxophone, Peach. You
What do
can't
you mean,
replace an
huh?
antique saxophone, all right? Handed down from my
What do you-
grandfather.
What do you mean? This is from Beethoven. Okay, I bought it for eBay. It was $500.
Peach, are you saying that you brought Kaminski Beethoven's saxophone?
Yeah.
He played piano, bozo.
Well, it may surprise both of you to know that we also have Brick backstage.
Oh
Brick,
my
why don't you
God.
come on out?
Brick.
Rick,
Fallout 4.
you traitor.
Brick, good to have you on the show as well. I see you're carrying a mysterious box.
Yeah, it's not so mysterious what's in this box. It's a saxophone that I got for $10. And
That
Wow.
Is
Some Applebee's gift
Kaminski's
cards.
prize saxophone. Kaminski, how does it feel to know that your prized prize saxophone, once one of the pieces of property that you held most dear, is so close to you again?
Well, it's overwhelming that, I feel betrayed by everyone, especially Peach here, who would keep this for me. And to know that it's right here in this box, all along, hidden from me, makes me feel very upset, Mr. Beldrum. Very upset.
Peach, do you feel like you've done anything wrong here?
Define wrong.
Kick her
Uh,
ass.
You bitch!
What?
Smells like bullshit.
Hey, you watch it, okay? How come?
Got her.
I didn't know what to do, okay? Wait, what did you want me to do? Tell you you're broken?
Yeah, tell me the truth, Peach. You know,
What? You were
I've
stressed
been lied
out.
to all the time. You knew that Riggs was lying to me for years, and then you thought, yeah, I'll join in on the party. I lied to him too. What's wrong with you?
I'm the one that cares about you. Okay, I couldn't break it to you because you're so heartbroken over rings. Huh? He's the one that screwed your wife, not me.
Oh, right.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Okay, before we go to commercial break, why don't you elaborate a little bit on that? What did Riggs do to you, Kaminski?
Riggs and I used to work together at a paper company, and I showed up to work and learned that Riggs had called in sick, and I was having a terrible day and decided that I would also tell my boss that I was sick too and leave work early. I came home to my house and went in the door, and I could hear a rhythmic thumping from upstairs. I thought, oh, great. My wife, Samantha, must be moving furniture around again. Oh, she must have pulled her back out because I hear her howling in pain up there. And I go upstairs, and there she is, Mr. Beldrum. There she is, spread out on the bed in a birthday suit.
I'm gonna be sick.
And the window is wide open. And there was a uniform from my company on the ground. Years later, 4 years of living with Riggs, after a sloppy divorce, losing everything, I learned that Riggs was the one who fucked my wife.
That sounds horrible. And right now, we're going to cut to commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away because we have 2 more surprise guests waiting for after commercial. But now, a quick word from our sponsors.
Right. So I know I'm buying used, but I'd like it to be like new, you know?
You know, well, I'm a retired teacher, so me and the husband, we don't get out too much.
tell me, what would you say is your favorite thing about the car?
I just love how reliable it is. Every other Saturday, I go grocery shopping. And of course, church on Sundays. It's great for toting around the kids, very family friendly.
The brakes should be pretty good on it if you're, not pushing it too hard, eh?
Oh, yeah, no, I stop at every stop sign, really never have a problem. Fuck you, copper! Just takes me where I need to go at a perfectly reasonable pace. I wouldn't even know what the top speed is on this thing. Never taken it above 30.
Not too much wear and tear, then, is what you're saying.
It's been very faithful to me, almost as faithful as I am to the church.
All right. What about the interior?
This puppy can fit so many Bibles in it. Are you crying?
That seems bloody perfect for me.
Yeah, it's basically brand new.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Morning Tea with Bobby Beldrum. Now, Mr. Kaminski, before we went to commercial break, we heard some pretty shocking allegations. But before we continue down that rabbit hole, I want to talk to you about Jeffery Price, another one of your roommates. You've had some issues with him in the past as well. Is that right?
Who?
Yes, Jeffery Price is a snake boy.
Malton.
And why is that?
A scaly-skinned snake boy who, is constantly trying to destroy my life behind the scenes. He's just he can't help himself. He has to, destroy my life and sabotage me at every turn.
My man.
And now you told me that he got up to some maybe inappropriate things with an ex of his all through your apartment. Is that correct? Why don't you elaborate on that?
Yeah, that's right. He was banging Shelly all over the place. The futon, right in front of the TV, on our computer workstation, the kitchen table, the countertop, my antique dresser, everywhere.
Is there anywhere they didn't bang?
I doubt it, Mr. Beldrum. I doubt it.
That's got to make you so uncomfortable to be in your own home knowing that all that happened.
Oh, yeah. There was juices everywhere.
All right. And you also had another issue with him, right? With some gangsters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's right. Jeffrey brought a bunch of gangsters into our apartment, and a shootout happened with the police and the gangsters, rendering the apartment, extremely damaged. And he didn't pay for a single dime towards the repairs.
Well, guess what, Mr. Kaminski?
What?
We also have Jeffery Price waiting in the wings. Jeffrey, why don't you come out?
Oh my god.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, it's me, Brick.
I was saying who earns.
Jeff, it's me, Brick. Hey, what's up?
Hello, Brick.
No! Oh god.
Yeah, got her.
Nailed her good there. That was a good shot. Good throw.
Well, right away, I want to clear a few things up, if I may, Bobby.
Absolutely. Please, air your grievances.
Ernest Kaminski is a fucking menace. I did no such thing with Shelly in the apartment. He is simply lying to try and get me in trouble.
Who? Kaminski, liar, asshole.
You deny the allegations?
I deny them. Shelly would deny them. And Mike Block would deny them. For when I was brought into the apartment, I was taken hostage by Mike Block and his little family of goons. And not only did I pay for the repairs, I repaired them myself.
You brought them there. You brought them there, scumbag. You brought gangsters into my home.
I do have something I wish to further say, though. After I won the lawsuit after living there, I have given Kaminski about 3 times Perhaps closer to 4 times the rent because he is a broke old man with nothing in his life anymore. And he's been living off my dime for 3 weeks.
You
Kaminsky.
liar! You
That
filthy
is
liar,
100% the
Jeffrey.
truth.
Take
Is
that
that
Kaminsky.
true?
You
I
gotta
didn't
take
receive shit from you, you liar.
I've been paying rent.
You've been getting paid 3 times the rent required, Kaminsky. Is that correct?
Absolutely not. I have $1,000 in my bank account and we're barely scraping by.
That's because after I gave you a bunch of money, he bought a $90,000 motorcycle. And now he can't afford to
Wait,
pay.
what?
97,000.
Oh
And
my
no, that
God.
was not hit. That was
Gave you
before.
$16,000.
Look,
Mr.
we were
Kaminsky.
going to lose the apartment, Peach. We were going to lose the apartment. All right.
Mr. Kaminsky, would you say that it's fair to say that perhaps you've been living a little beyond your means?
I'm sorry that, yes, I went out and bought a nice motorcycle for myself to treat myself after I learned that my best friend of 4 years who I've been leaning on, my crutch, has in fact been fucking my wife. He's the reason I'm divorced and alone. Yeah, so I went out and I bought a motorcycle. Sue me.
Filled her up like an eclair, some would say.
All right. Speaking of eclairs and your ex-wife, we have another surprise guest here tonight. Biggs, why don't you come on out to the stage?
Scumbag.
Hey, Riggs, it's me, Brick.
It's back,
Hello,
Sabbath.
Brick.
Hey.
Oh my
Got her.
God.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
My man.
Oh.
Well, that now, what do you have to say to Kaminsky accusing you of having his wife spread eagle in her birthday suit in his own home, in his own bed, and then moving in to the apartment with him?
on, nephew.
Okay, well, I mean, I've explained all this to him before. But before I even go into that, I want to touch on something. That $90,000 motorcycle you purchased, that was before you learned that I slept with your ex-wife.
Liars, liars.
That is not a lie. That is not a lie.
Surprise,
I gave
surprise,
you-
You're mad at
cheaters,
me
li-
for lying?
the
You remember
homewrecker's
calling
lying
me?
again.
You called me first thing in the morning, begging me for money, and I gave you $17,000.
Oh my
All
God.
the money that I had in my
Wait,
bank
what?
account, I gave it to you so that you could pay for that motorcycle.
Delusional old man.
He's this guy. We're gonna believe this guy. He's a liar and a homewrecker, a wife fucker.
Kaminsky, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you spoke to your daughter?
It's been a while. It's been a few weeks, maybe a month, 2. I don't know. It's been time goes by so fast. I don't.
Well, Kaminsky, there may be something that you don't know about your daughter. Price, is there anything you'd like to get off your chest?
Yes, I would, Bobby. Roughly a week and a half ago, I was sitting in the cells with Kaminsky and Cadet Peach here, and we were processing a suspect. I slipped tragically, and in order to save myself from falling, my fist hit Peach right in the face.
Okay.
Kaminsky, attempting to use this as a way to try to get me suspended for no reason after I'd been giving him money, contacted Captain Tracy Martell of the LSPD and tried to weaponize LSPD command against me. He attempted to get me suspended.
Shut up, pussy.
So while I do typically forgive, I do not forget. Later that night, I went home and downloaded several dating apps and started perusing them until I found the name Rebecca Kaminsky. I spoke with her for about a week until we eventually met up. I brought her back to Kaminsky's apartment onto his bed, and I fucked her on it. Afterwards,
You piece
Oh
of
my
shit.
God.
More like Rebecca come in me.
Oh my goodness!
You
What's the
motherfucker.
saxophone? What's the saxophone?
You.
Bobby,
Oh,
Bobby,
God. Stop it.
Kill him. Ah, fuck you too,
Bobby,
Rich.
Bobby.
Ah.
All right, everyone. All right,
down.
hold on. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Okay.
Can't see.
I realize this may come as a shock to you, Mr. Kaminsky, but you might want to save some of that energy because.
there's one more thing about that.
Oh, please.
I might have saved the love juice and used it to make the muffins that you ate yesterday.
You motherfucker!
Oh, he deserved that one.
I
He
had a
kinda
muffin
deserved
too.
that one.
Oh,
That's gotta be illegal.
Piece of
Johnny,
shit.
you a white fucker
It's
and a dog
diabolical.
fucker, man.
muffins taste pretty good.
Muffin fucker.
You're out. You're out of the apartment. You're done. You're done.
Well, the judge says differently, but we'll see about that.
Am I in?
You
Why
might be in,
not,
Rick.
Rick?
You might be in.
All right, Mr. Kaminski, I told you that you should save some of that energy, and there's a reason for that. You may have thought that this was all the surprise guests we had in store for you, but there's actually one more. Kaminski's ex-wife. Welcome.
Ernie!
Whoa!
What the
Ernie,
hell?
baby, I still love you.
Oh my!
Get away from me.
Oh my god!
Oh my
You
god.
evil temptress.
I'm so sorry, Ernie. Please take me back.
No. You and Riggs did it. You did it. You did it
Oh
hard.
god.
Is that your
That's
wedding?
how
Is that from your
it
wedding
I
day?
swear.
Take her back!
Yeah, I still fit into
L
it,
plus
baby.
ratio.
Don't I look good?
You harlot!
Take
what I'm
her
saying.
back.
You're
Take
sucking
her
your bitch.
back. Take her back.
Does she look good, Kaminsky?
Take her back!
No, she looks
Take her
evil.
back. Take her
Take
back.
Do you
back.
miss
Don't let
her?
her have her say,
Take her
Kaminsky.
back.
Why did you do it,
Take her back.
Samantha?
Take her
Why
back.
did you do it?
Take her back. I was such a hussy. I'm so sorry, baby. Please.
Samantha, now's your time. Compose yourself, take a few deep breaths, and explain to everyone why you did what you did, what your regrets are, and where you hope you can go from here.
Yeah, harlot.
Oh,
Well,
Nice, Brick.
it all started when Ernie started working extra nights at the paper mill. And then he started doing some neighborhood watch shit. I don't know. He was spending so much time just walking around. He didn't realize that the real burglary was happening at home when Rick stole my heart.
Do you have anything?
He didn't mean anything to me, I swear. Please, baby, take me back.
What did it mean to you, Riggs? Huh?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Riggs,
What?
do you have anything to say to Samantha and Mr. Kaminski?
Just apologize for doing a cum in her.
Brick.
And on her and on the sheets.
Okay, all right. I don't think
All
we
the
need to go
comments
into that
that you
much
did.
detail.
Riggs,
Okay,
you
yeah.
pig.
Kaminsky, I apologize. But what I did it with the best intentions, all right? She was sleeping with the whole town. I tell you, the whole town.
No, I wasn't, baby. I swear it
She's a
never
liar.
happened.
You
It
can't
never
believe her.
happened.
She's a
It
liar.
never
I believe her.
happened.
I
Harpy.
believe
Shut your
her.
bitch mouth. You shut
Would
up.
believe her.
She looks a lot like Martell, huh?
Don't read into
Uh,
that. Don't read into that.
Yeah, we're not going in. We're not going down that road.
Better
We're
rat
not-
from
we're not
What do
going
you
there.
mean? Have you been
I
screwing
know-
Martell because she looks like Cum's ex-wife?
No.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
Okay.
god.
Well, I don't know if that was supposed to be said on TV.
Riggs?
Oh my
You
and
Martell?
god.
Okay.
Tell me more about it.
Oh my god.
I'm having a. I'm having sexual relations with Captain Tracy Martell of the LSPD.
What the fuck?
Oh my
And they're not
God.
married.
Kaminsky, you were aware of this, am I right?
Yeah, I was aware. Yeah, he lied. He tried to worm his way out of that one too, lying to me about his secret relationship with the captain.
But you did some recon, didn't you?
Excuse me.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Beldrum. I have no idea. I don't know.
Is it not true that you snuck into Martell's apartment?
Oh!
And
the
Whoa, 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 whoa.
fuck?
what did you find there?
I don't even know. I don't know what the. I must got the facts
Really,
wrong on that
Kaminsky,
one,
because
Beldrum.
you
I
told
don't even-
me
no
that
idea.
it was a sex dungeon.
Whoa, what?
Okay.
Did you do a cum in
Now she
Martell?
won't let me
He
get
did a
in there?
31 alpha.
The thing we set out to stop, Kaminsky? Have you lost your mind?
I have no idea what this man is talking about. No clue. And even if I did, Riggs, it was just I was just looking out for you. All right.
And I was just looking out for you by doing a cum in your ex-wife.
And on the
What's the-
sheets and
what's
on
the
the
logic
Mean
on that
nothing
one?
to me, baby. I swear.
You know what? I could never take back Samantha. But maybe, Riggs, after some time, maybe I can forgive you.
Oh,
Because she is a scumbag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What
A
do you
friendship
mean?
reunited over a mutual hatred. It's beautiful when you think about it.
I'm
Before
not gonna
we
do that.
Before we end tonight's show, Kaminski or any of our guests, do you have anything else you'd like to say? Anything you want the world to know?
Yeah, give back the sacks.
Hello, future dream girl. If you're out there,
All right,
I'm-
that's enough. Thank you. Thank you for doing a service. Ladies and gentlemen, for LSBN, this has been The Morning Tea with Bobby Beldrum. We'll see you next time for another sip. I really appreciate the audience shouting Jerry over and over when
Film
my
for
name's
live
Bobby. That was
studio
nice too.
Rebecca?